greatest Canadian partnership in sport is Tessa and Scott Moir.
And let's face it, this was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer for two reasons. One, just look at their resume. Olympic gold medalists, 7-time Canadian champions, and 3-time world champions. But number two, they just have fun doing it. We couldn't find a picture or a video that didn't have these two with an ear-to-ear grin, and Canadians just love it. At the Worlds in 2017, they celebrated their 20th anniversary competing together.
What's neat about our partnership is that trust, and we rely on each other, and big time. And that's been something that we've really been able to use to our advantage.
Scott Moir, born in 1987, got on his skates seriously at age 7. Tessa, born in 1989, 9 years old when she started skating. Scott Moir even said they went through their growth spurts at basically the same time.
Now, what's crazy about these two is that they grew up a hop, skip, and a twizzle away from each other in London, Ontario. And you talked about the 20-year partnership. I mean, some people haven't even been married that long. Yeah. And if you've ever seen them skate, you know about the chemistry. So the question often gets asked, are they
a couple? People want to know if they are a couple.
And we can tell you that they are not. They always fend off that little intrusion with grace and style.
You put yourself on display to be criticized, to be judged. That's the very nature of our sport. And in that comes a really special shared bond and unique experience that only the two of us have gone through together. After 20 years, I mean, we have such a solid sense of communication and understanding of one another.
Now, their first competition as partners was back in the summer of 1998, the Western Ontario Invitational. Put it this way, Nam Nguyen had just been born. Successful partnerships are all about the good times and the bad, of course, and they were together through some agonizing injuries. Tessa suffered compartment syndrome, undergoing operations that kept her sidelined for 2 years. Moir had to pull the partnership out of the Finlandia competition with a neck injury in 2012. 2014 was a hard one. No gold at Sochi for them, and silver just ain't good enough for these two.
When these two decided to mount a comeback in 2016, I think people wanted to ask, why would you do it? I mean, They won everything there was to win. But that's the thing about these two. They just love a challenge. And since the return, boy, they've been spectacular, undefeated, and capping it all off with the World Championship in Helsinki in 2017.
And Signa, I know this isn't an exact science, but every time we put a video of Tessa and Scott on CBC Sports' YouTube page, the views are through the roof. People love watching these two. Is there a longer lasting partnership in Canadian sports? I think not.
There you have it, our top 10 great Canadian partnerships. Agree, disagree? Let us know. We want to hear.